What's up everybody, Tweets here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make custom grenades and a little bit more after. So, first things first, like anything else, create your folder in your P drive. Inside, put your data. I'm going to do scripts on this one, just one script for something else a little after. And then inside your data, you're going to have obviously your P3D and textures. So now, once you get that, we're going to go get our model imported. Well, actually, first, let's do our textures and our VMATs. So, we did our textures for our model that we want. Bring up our DayZ tools. Come on, there we go. All right, so now we're going to take our base color in the text view, save it as, put it in our folder. Oop, hit the mic. Sample grenade co.paa. Once that saves, come on. There we go. Grab our metallic. Do the same thing. Change that to smdi.paa. Okay, now we're going to do our normal. In the text view, save as, P drive. Same thing, but no HQ. Okay, now you'll see this AO or roughness. I don't use them all the time. Roughness would be in the RV mat MC, and that would be like to show like the damage or wear on it. The AO in the RV mat would be it's the AS line, which is stage 4 in the RV mat. Roughness would be the MC, that's stage 3. For anyone that wanted to know. I'm not going to pull any of that in right now, but just for future reference, that's what those two are. So now that we got our textures in, we're going to do an RV mat. I'm going to take the grenade RV mats from the vanilla. So we're going to do DayZ, weapons, explosives, data, and just find a grenade like the RGD5. Just grab the regular and then the damage and destruct and bring those into yours. There we go. Don't worry about the little sound file. I'll show you what that's for in a little bit. We're going to have a little fun with this grenade. So I'm just naming the RV mats now, renaming them to what I want them. Because you never want to keep anything the same name that's already in game. All your custom stuff needs to be renamed, or else it's going to not work well with the vanilla variants if you're using the same name textures and RV mats. It's going to throw it off. Now that we have that, though, let's start pathing in our RV mats. So grab our path. And we're doing just the normal and SMDI. So no HQ stage 1 and stage 5 SMDI. Now, as I was telling you about the roughness and the AO, the AOs would be right here, stage 4, would be saved as an AS instead of like an SMDI or no HQ. And then stage 3 would be the roughness, the MC. So that's just what those are for. Okay, now we're going to grab our metallic and our normal. And save it. Now we're going to do the same for our damage and destruct. I'm just going to copy my normal line and paste it over on both of them. And then I'll go grab our metallic stage 5 line and paste it over that one. Remembering to leave the vanilla MC. Now this is where if you wanted to pull in the roughness that came with your model, if you wanted to pull in the roughness, you could save it as MC and then path it here to your damage and destruct. But I'm not worrying about that. I usually keep the vanilla one. Alright, now save those. Now the army mats are done. Now we can bring our model. This is a grenade that I already made. So let's bring in our model. Import FBX. And then I usually just do 0.01 for the scale. Now we'll see our grenade is in. I'm going to apply by hitting E our texture and RV matte. Alright. Now I am going to bring up bulldozer. Okay. Now that our bulldozer is up, we can zoom in and we can see our grenade. Now I'll notice that the metallic isn't quite right on there. I can see little spots. And if your model ever comes up with that, there's an easy little fix here. What I usually do is I'll bring up text viewer from the DayZ tools. I'll pull in our base color PAA, save it as, and override the SMDI with the base color. And it'll automatically generate it to an SMDI, and then boom. And now you can see it looks a lot better. Alright, so now we got that part done. What we're going to do is we're going to create a proxy on our model, and we're going to grab any of the vanilla grenades. So P drive, DayZ, weapons, explosives, pull in a grenade. So the Frag RGD5 will work. And now you'll see where it is, and you'll want to line it up with that. So we'll take our grenade, only selecting our grenade and not the proxy. Now, while I'm shrinking it down, to do that, I've said this before in other videos, I'll say it again now. I'm holding left control, left shift, and I'm using my right click on the mouse. I'm holding it and dragging up and down, and that will size your object. Alright, now I can see I need to make it a little bigger. Still a little bigger. Getting close. I'm going to want to rotate it also. I want the pin to line up with the pin on the vanilla. So I'm going to rotate it. Now to rotate, I'm holding left control and right click on the mouse. And you'll see it rotate. That's pretty close to what we want. Size-wise, it's looking all right. I'm going to make it a tiny bit bigger. And let's also get this more centered. Just like that. That'll work for me. Yeah. All right. So now we got our grenade sized and in place. We'll delete our proxy by just clicking on the proxy, hit delete on the keyboard, and then right click and delete. Now I'm going to change grenade to ZBYTEK, and then we're going to start our geometry. So create a new LOD, geometry, create a bots, get it around your model. Just like so. Just like that. Select the whole thing. Go to structure, topology, find component, give it a property, auto, center, 0. Copy this component, and we're going to create a new. We're going to go view geometry, paste it, new, properties, fire geometry, paste it. Now in fire geometry, you're going to hit E on the bots and add one material, RV mat. You're going to add a penetration. So we're going to go to P, DayZ, data, penetration, and then choose the material. I'm going to just go with, a metal plate. Apply. Okay. Now we're going to create new properties, memory. Now in here, I'm going to take the bots from geometry, paste it in here, and delete component 01. Now you're going to want the bounded bots min, bounded bots mats, all that stuff. But I'm just going to copy it from my grenade that I made in my new TWK craftable mod. So you want CE center, CE radius, in view, throw in, impo, position, and you're going to want all that. So CE center, obviously, you want that centered pretty well on the model. CE radius is going to be off to the, I usually put it right up here in the corner here on the opposite of my bounded bots mats, and then my bounded bots min. Then my in view, you're going to want on the front view right here in the top corner, centered, but on the top view, you're going to see that it's pulled out a little bit. And then the throw-in pulse position, that's going to be centered on your model. Now, I have all that done. I think, that's all. Yeah. All right, so now we have that. We can save it. So save as. Put it in our file. Sample grenade. Boom. Okay, now that we have that done, we can get a model config. So, to use the vanilla, what I'll do is I'll bring up my material tools. I'll go to eliteness. Let that load open. And then I will go to my P drive, DayZ, go to weapons, explosives. Just click on explosives and open up any other grenades. So the RGB5. And then I will copy their model config out of the right hand side. Close all of that. Bring up a new in a notepad here. Get rid of those RV mats. Okay, so now we have this. We did delete camo, since we didn't add camo as a selection for both those, but we're gonna leave everything else as is. Now, let's go and grab our name of our model and replace it with that. And that's it. And then we will save as all types model.cfg. Boom. All right, so now the model.cfg is done. Now we're going to make our config. So I'm just going to go to the P drive, DayZ, weapons, explosives, bring up the config. Now I am going to take the top half and then we're going to look for the grenade. So what we see here is they have what we want is the RGD. We don't want the ammo type. There we go, grenade base. You're going to scroll down until you see the CFG vehicles version. Now, ammo type would be if you're going to change the damage, which I am going to go over that in a minute for a little something that we're going to do here. So now that we have that, we're going to take this whole section here for the RGD5. And paste it right underneath. We're going to base class it with their class name, so we don't have to script anything for the grenade, the actual grenade part. Then we're going to change our name, class name, give it whatever description, do whatever for the stuff. I'm just going to put whatever description you want. And now we're going to give it the path to our model, replace what they have for their path. So we'll give it to our model. Just like this. Change camera because we gave our selection ZB Tech. Now we could do a path to our texture and RV mats, which will be the same here. So actually we could just select that path, go to edit, actually search, replace, paste it, replace all. Now you'll see it replaced all paths. And then we're just gonna get our base color, our RV mat, a regular RV mat for our hidden selection materials, and then same for the first two RV mats of the damage system. Now we're going to grab our damaged RV mat for the next two, and then for the last, our destruct. Alright, now that that's done, we could close it off. Now here comes the fun part. So that's all that anyways. So we can actually change the units here. Get rid of those. And then boom. Now, the fun part. This is just a regular grenade, just a different model now. But let's have a little fun with it. Let's make a troll grenade. So, you can make one with the same model based off the same thing here by just going through, and we're gonna add CFG mods right above CFG vehicles so we can get that one script that I'm going to show you guys. So once we have our CFG mods set to our folder and paths, we're going to also grab, because I made this grenade a long time ago for one of my old servers, this little section right here, which is pretty much the same config minus some things here. You'll see it's just a model path, which we're not using any, we're using ours, so we could just use our model path. And then our texture path and our material. Oops, I just noticed that was not right. And our texture and our RV map. There we go. Changing the hidden selection to ZB Tech because that's what our model has. And now that that's done, you'll see I have different sound set explosions on it. So what we're going to do here first, though, is we're going to get CFG ammo, which is what I was talking about in here. If I could change the ammo for it, or the how the heavy the grenade will be. So in this case, because this is a troll grenade, so I'm changing the name to Bra Grenade because it's the sound is going to be bruh. And I have it set so it only knocks the person out. So it doesn't hurt them, damage anything. It just knocks the person out. And all they hear is bruh and then black screen. It's kind of funny. So I called it Bra Ammo. I took that class name. I changed it under ammo for the Bra Grenade. So if you want to make it your damage, you would just go, instead you'd copy like the damage for the RGB 5 for the regular grenade. Instead you would copy this over. And then you would change to like whatever you want. Up your damage to, I don't know, say 150. And then change it on your regular grenade config. You would add this line here, ammo equals, boom. And you'd add that to your regular grenade. But we're not doing, whoops. We're not doing that. We're just gonna do a trolling. So once we have that in there, we have it match ammo equals, boom, on the actual grenade. Now we're gonna do our sound sets. So all you're gonna need, and you're closing off after each one. So after the CFG vehicles for the grenades, you close it off. Then you have CFG ammo, just like that. Close it off. Now CFG sound set, we're going to have the name of our sound set down here, which in most cases, the sound shaders is above like this. So you're going to have broad grenade explosion sound shader, whatever. The path to your sound, your OGG, and then the name of your OGG file. This is the range of how distant people can hear it. You can lower that down to like 500 meters or whatever. That's the volume control. and then the range curve. And that's pretty much it for that. So then you're going to copy that. You got your CFG sound set. You're going to give it whatever name. Copy this class from your shader and put it in here for sound shaders equals. Then you're going to take that sound set and we'll replace it in the ammo on the CFG ammo for the broad grenade, and also on the grenade itself. Just like that. Now that that is done, that is for the whole grenade. We can actually take the broad grenade, add that to units as well. And then we just save this as E drive C++ config.cpp, and then boom, we have our config done. So we again, we have the header that has our class names in the units with DayZ data as a required add-on. We have our CFG mods leading to our scripts folder. We have our regular grenade, and then we have our troll grenade, and then our ammo type for the troll grenade, and our sound. Alright, now you're going to have a script. We go into our scripts, entities, it's a 4-world script in entities. Open up our script. Now you'll see class name will be our, this is only for the troll grenade, by the way. Since you based your regular grenade off the vanilla, you don't have to do a script. Now, we're going to take our class name for our troll grenade, and that's going to be the class extends broad grenade. Is extending of the grenade base. And then void, same class name. Now we're going to get our ammo, which is right here, our broad grenade ammo. That goes right there. Set fuse delay. I got it to 2 seconds. You can change that. And then our explosion particle. And then void, squiggly. And then broad grenade. And then close it out. And that's pretty much the script. Now you'll have the file in the description. You can download the file, this whole file right here, the whole thing that I'm working on. So you'll have to work with. So do whatever you want with it. But once we have that, we got our script done. We just double check because I noticed right here I had the vanilla MP whatever grenade, and I forgot to change it to our base, so that's what I did. So for your broad grenade, you're going to want it based after your main grenade because we're using the same model. So that's pretty much it. So make sure you have your base class set to the class name of your model, your new one. And then that's it. Now we pack it up. Always delete temps. And crunch. And it's done. And now we go test. Okay, now that we're in game, is spawn in our grenades. So we got our sample grenade. And then let's get our troll grenade. Now you can retexture, like give your troll grenade a different texture by just changing the base color for making a second base color. But let's test our regular grenade out first. So it looks good in the hands. That's what we want. Unpin it. Throw it. And boom. So there's our grenade. Now take our troll grenade, unpin it, and throw it pretty close to the
Bruh.
boom. And there we go. And that's your troll grenade. So that's that. Like I said, the sample file will be in the description for you guys to work with and have fun with it. And if you have any questions, join my Discord. Thanks for watching. Bye.